Hello, welcome to Fit Tuck. You're with Eat Right with SHARAN. I'm Dr. Nandita Shah, the founder of SHARAN, and today we're going to talk about proteins. Everybody thinks that protein is so good for you, and most people want to have more proteins. Even mothers add soy atta to the wheat atta in order to give their children more proteins. And we all think that we should have more animal products for proteins, right? Meat and fish and chicken and eggs. And for vegetarians, milk is required for protein. But is that really true? Think about it. Do you know anybody with protein deficiency? You probably said no to that. But if you said yes, what are the symptoms of protein deficiency? I mean, if I were to ask you, do you know somebody with diabetes or high blood pressure or heart disease or cancer or autoimmune diseases or hypothyroid or infertility, you'd say yes. But if I ask you if you know somebody with protein deficiency, it might set you thinking. And that's because protein deficiency does not exist except in starvation, in protein calorie malnutrition, when people don't get enough food altogether, or it occurs in certain kidney diseases where the kidney throws out protein, but that's in very severe kidney disease. Besides that, protein deficiency does not exist, and all those man-made advertised protein supplements are absolutely not required, because today we have a problem of protein excess rather than protein deficiency. Now, before we go to the question of protein excess, let's talk about where do all animals get their protein from? Where do cows, elephants, or horses get their protein from? From plants, right? In fact, plants are the only substance that actually produce protein. They manufacture protein from air and soil and water. Every single cell of every single plant has protein. So we never risk getting a protein deficiency. But now let's talk about protein excess. What is protein good for? Protein is the food for growth and repair, not for energy, not for building muscles. We don't need protein for energy, and we kind of know this. Like, for example, if you eat 2, 3, 4 bananas, how do you feel? Energetic, right? But if you eat a lot of paneer or a lot of chicken, how do you feel? Like lying down and going to bed, right? You can't even get up from the table, isn't it? So we don't want to eat those kind of foods in excess, right? Protein doesn't give us energy, correct? Where do we get energy from? Glucose, from carbohydrates. And therefore, fruits and vegetables are full of carbohydrates and give us lots of energy. But they're not lacking in protein. Now, protein deficiency does not exist. We saw that. But protein excess, what does it cause? Protein is a food for growth and repair. Cancer is a growth. Excess protein actually causes cancer. Now, recently, our population has started eating more protein than ever before, in the form of animal products especially. And that's because we have refrigeration, which we didn't have 100 years ago, right? And therefore, 100 years ago, we would have meat maybe only on Sundays, but now we have it every day of the week, and if not meat, then paneer. And vegetarians and non-vegetarians get the same diseases. Now, if we want to look at what kind of diseases proteins cause, we saw cancer as one, kidney disease. Kidney diseases patients are told to have less protein. But wouldn't it be nice if we had been told when we went to the gym not to have those protein supplements so that we don't develop kidney disease or high blood pressure or diabetes, right? And then gout. Is caused by protein excess, and acidity is caused by protein excess. If you don't eat all that chicken and paneer and all of that, you don't get acidity, right? Actually, we produce hydrochloric acid in our stomach to digest protein, and even then our stomach does not sometimes produce enough hydrochloric acid. So when we eat high protein food, we're instinctively invited by our body to consume more acid. For example, if you go to McDonald's, what will you order to drink? If you order that burger, most likely Coke or Pepsi, right? Why? Because Coke is pure acid. Similarly, if you go to a nice French restaurant and order a steak, what do you order to drink? Wine. And that's because wine is again acid. Tea and coffee are acid too. And therefore, we are consuming excess acid in order to digest all that protein, and that causes acidity. We can cut out all these acids and get rid of acidity too. Another cause, like excess protein, can also cause autoimmune diseases and allergies. And therefore, it's really important that we eat only the amount of protein that God has designed for us in the form of fruits and vegetables and beans and seeds and nuts. My God, what a lot of protein. And we don't need to take any excess protein in the form of supplements, whey supplements, or even soy supplements, or of course meat and dairy. We don't need any of these. So make sure that you eat right. And if you enjoyed this, join us for Eat Right with SHARAN. Till the next episode, stay healthy and don't eat too much protein. Bye for now.